What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. How you doing today, people? Sometimes I forget to ask these questions. And again, I'd love to thank you for your support and your continued input. Thank you, people. I love some of the comments that come down into my comment section. They crack me up. Half of them crack me up and half of them are like, it's like a testimony sometimes. I love it. But I have to say on the negative side that as a small YouTuber who's trying to get bigger, I get comments in there also that people say, well, it doesn't resonate and it's rubbish. And all I've got to say to that, and I'm not going to take any further because I addressed this previously last week, I believe, or sometime last week in the last couple of videos. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it on. That's all simple. Do you know, not every single reading is going to resonate with everybody. So please bear that in mind, people. Please bear that in mind. But today, I thought I would do a past, present, future, and whatever comes out, comes out. It could be about your person, could be about your situation, it could be about anything. I don't know. It's what Spirit is guiding me. Please give me the message, Spirit. So I'm going to actually clear the energies first of all. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, why not? Hit the subscribe button and the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. And as always, and you can see from the big old sign, Patreon saw this first. So come and join the Patreon collective, the gang, the soul tribe. We chop it up on a regular, and there's no question too silly or too, no question is too small or too silly or too large. If I don't know the answer, I will find out. I'm big on research, as you know, a lot of my Patreons know. I'm big on the research, and if I don't know, I will find the answer. So, I say all that to say, come and join the Patreon collective. But first of all, what I want to do is clear the energies. And just to explain, some people don't explain these things, but I've got a singing bowl. I've had a singing bowl for years. It's because I'm into Nichiren and Buddhism, but it's also a good way of clearing the energies because of the frequencies it emits. So I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but that is the reason why you see some of these spiritual people will actually use a singing bowl. I use it because it's part of what I practice anyway, but it's good for clearing energies and ushering spiritual guides and angels. So let's get to it. I mean, sometimes I use the singing bowl and sometimes I use my Sage or Palo Santo, but I love to clear the energies, clear the air, clear the previous, clear the cards, and it helps with the frequency. So here we go. Thank you, Spirit. And sometimes you actually feel the energy coming from that. So I say all that to say, let's get down to business. So let's do past, present, and future. Okay, spread. So I'm going to get 3 oracle cards out and see what comes out, okay? And then I'm going to lay cards on each and every one of these oracle cards as to why they're here. So let's find out what Spirit has to tell us today. And you know what? I've had some songs swimming around in my head. Like, Papa was a rolling stone, and I've got holes in area codes, but I'm going to leave that for another reading. I'm going to not go there. But what I want to do today is just go by spiritual guidance and see what Spirit has for us today and see what Spirit wants to tell us, okay? And then maybe next time I might go down that road, okay? Because I've got these songs stuck in my head today, but I'm not going to go there. So Spirit, just give me the message you want to give to the collective. Don't go down that road, because once I've got something stuck in my head, it's like it wants to come out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. Thank you, Spirit. Please give us the message. What message would you like for the collective? So I'm going to be just as surprised as you, and I do not wait for the cards to drop out. I spread and pick because my spirit guides are gangster and they know what I'm going to pick out. So let's get the first card out. So, decrease in reverse. Oh, that's the past. Okay, the loving man is in the current situation. Oh no, here we go. Oh my God, and fragmented energy in the future. Oh my goodness, you see this? You might have sown some seeds in the past. You might have been working on stuff on the quiet. Walk in silence, collective, walk in silence. Shh, not talk your business. But when I see this, and it came out in reverse, when I see this, because if I show you upside down, it's like somebody's leaking stuff, leaking money, time, energy. But you see in reverse, you are gaining. You've sown some seeds in the past. And I don't know what seeds it is. I wonder if it's to do with this loving man. I don't know. But you've definitely sown some seeds. Why did this come out in reverse, Spirit? Because that's a weird one. Did you know, I've never known this card to come out in reverse. Is it to do with it must be to do with seeds you've sown, like maybe you started jobs and you've gotten promotions. Maybe you started a business and it felt like it was hemorrhaging money, but now it's on the turn and it's making good. You almost decided to give up on something, but Spirit said, no, don't give up, move forward. And now it's coming to fruition. Oh, what I want, peace, what I want. But here in the current position, we have the loving man. Why is the loving man here? Do you know what I'm getting from this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Either it's a new or somebody who wants to reconcile to you. And all of a sudden, this person might be come to you in a different guise, like somebody that I don't know if they're going to put on a face or not. Some of them are just genuine and they're going to come and surprise you, or something's going to go left field, like you've got a secret admirer or something, and all of a sudden they're just going to appear from nowhere. I don't know. Or are these people that you're reconciling with that are suddenly going to turn up and you think, what the hell happened? Why are you here? What's going on? So we get some cards out on that as well. But the last card I've got is fragmented energy. Now, following on from that loving man, do you know what? Especially if it's a returnee, I call it a returnee, or somebody who wants to reconcile with you after this is like fragmented energy. This is like, I mean, we're going to flick cards on it, and I could be wrong, but we'll flick cards on it and find out. But what I'm getting from this fragmented energy is you don't know what to make about the situation. You don't know what to think. You're just like kind of conflicted in your mind. You don't quite know what to do because you've been hurt so much in the past. This is what I'm getting. I'm not saying this is all. Remember what I said, people. If it resonates or if it doesn't, don't take it on. But what I'm getting here is that you've been hurt so many times in the past that you don't know. You're kind of like very guarded and conflicted and up in your head. And this is what the fragmented energy is. And you're trying to figure out. But you know what I say to this? You should be using your intuition and watching out for the red flags. Your intuition will tell you in hearts of hearts if these people, especially the ones that are returnees, who are coming back, because I'm getting that download that some of them are coming back, but they're just coming with the same ego, with the same selfishness, the same everything, and you don't want that. So this is what I'm saying to you, that some of them are still got the red flags, and some of them is just like, some of them could even come with a face. I don't know. But let's get some cards out because I'm rambling now. So what's at the bottom of this deck before we do that? Okay. A consciousness of lack this is definitely your person. A consciousness of lack. Professional assistance in reverse. Sacred temple. I don't know why this is here, but the consciousness of lack. Yeah. This is you thinking about this person and thinking, nah, but also this person could have a consciousness of lack. And this is why they want to push forward to you, because they now see who you are and they realize the nonsense they were doing is making you feel unworthy or whatever. And now they're trying to come forward, but it could be them with the consciousness of lack. I don't know. But to have professional assistance in reverse, it's like, this is a special message for somebody. If somebody's going to Like, for example, if they're looking for professional advice, be careful who you go to. Please be careful who you go to. If you look seeking professional advice or professional services, be careful who you go to. Give them a vet and a double vet. This is what this is about. And or is someone trying to come forward to you who happens to be somebody who wants to try and give you advice, but it's not warranted. You know, it could be as simple as that. I don't know. But we do have the sacred path as well, which is you in your higher self. Anyway, let's leave that alone and get on with pulling some cards, because I'm sure that's why you're here. What I want, peace, what I want, and a big up on yourself. Because this is seriously going to get deep. So in the past, the decrease in reverse, and I might have to use 3 different decks for 3 different parts, because it will make sense there, wouldn't it? So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please tell us why decrease is in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Please tell me why decrease is in reverse. Why is the decrease in reverse here, Spirit? Please give it to me. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. Thank you, Spirit. Please give us the message. Why is decrease in reverse, Spirit? Are we sowing seeds, or is there more story to tell? Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. So, let's get some cards out, shall we? So, let's have a look. So the first card out is Strength. Okay, let's see why that's here. Strength. Oh, you've had to have strength against the Knight of Wands. I wasn't going there because I was causing a stagnation. I wasn't trying to go there, honestly. 7 of Wands, and now you're defensive. Why is that there? Look, what has that got to do with decrease? Decisions, okay? What has that got to do with decrease? The Wheel of Fortune. Is it good fortune or bad? It's usually good fortune when you see that card. The 9 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Oh, the Queen of Swords. I'm going to get one more because that's ridiculous. 5 of Swords. Do we leave it there? Do we leave it there, people? Or do we need to get some more? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor, the Ace of Cups, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Sun, the Chariot. Oh, my God. Let's sort these cards out. So that was the last one. Let me see. So let's have a look. So let's put this down here. So what I've got here, people, this is like, what's going on? Why is there decrease in reverse? Because when you see decrease, the opposite to that is increase, isn't it? And I've got 9 cards here. So it's telling its story on its own, isn't it? Decrease, the loving man, and fragmented energy. So the first card I got out was strength. You having strength against somebody. I've got the Knight of Wands here. Did they cause a stagnation, a trication? Because look, here it is here. Let me show you, people. Here's the strength card. Here is the Knight of Wands. The in and out energy. The Decepticon. What I want, peace, what I want. That is a completion of a stagnation. Is this, you have to have strength against this person because they gave you a stagnation, okay? And now, what's happening here is that you're defensive. You're defensive against this person, or you could have blocked, delete, karate chop. Why do I get this message for you people? Chop, delete, karate chop, get him the 1-2. Because look here now. Did you have to juggle certain things to do this, or did you like have to make the choice, or is it that you made a choice to be defensive against this person for some reason? Or was you just thinking about your happiness? You was actually trying to make the decisions, because I'm getting, when I see that card sometimes, especially next to that, the defense card, you were juggling in your mind whether you should put up your barriers or not, or give this person another chance. But how many I've been reading, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I read to my Patreons as an audio. So I turn them into audio books basically. But I'm reading In the Meantime, what is it? In the Meantime, Finding You and the Love That You Want. And in that book, I'm reading in chapter 9, I've just finished chapter 9, and it was saying all about people giving out chances. Have you done being the fool yet? Have you done being the fool yet? How many chances are you going to give up before you're done being the fool? So think about that, people. So you was indecisive about that, but the Wheel of Fortune is here. And what happened next? You knew this person would be a burden. This is the 9 of Wands. You just knew this person would be a burden to you. You don't want the burden. So what you did was, you became the Queen of Swords. You karate chop. You give them the 1, 2. That's twice now. But you know, the Queen of Swords is about truth and honesty. But she don't mince her words and she don't mince her actions. And she cut out what don't serve her. Okay, so that was the decision that you made because you saw this player from the Himalaya. I mean, this is like the center card here. I pulled 9 cards for this, right? And the center card is the 2 of coins. Which way do you go? And if I could read this any way I want to, it will give me the same result. The Knight of Wands, you had to make a decision about the Knight of Wands, and you decided to be the Queen of Swords. Here is the Strength card. There is the decision. And you knew this was an unwise choice. There you go again. I can keep going. But let me carry on first and then I'll show you what I mean because it just ends in the same result but gets there quicker. I'm just going the long route around it. But what's here? You're the Queen of Swords and yes, the unwise choice. And guess who the unwise choice is about? The dictatorship. The emperor that wants to rule, who wants to control. I don't know, people, but that's a story in itself. This is what I mean, because what I'm seeing here is you being so defensive because somebody gave you a betrayal. I don't know what the betrayal is. You put fill in the blank. Okay, but the Wheel of Fortune is here and things have changed for you. Big things are gone. Maybe that's why the decrease is in reverse because big things is gone and you've decided to concentrate on yourself. This is what I'm getting from this. You're concentrating on yourself. You are putting up any barriers to negativity and you're concentrating yourself. This is what I'm getting from this. And that is why the decrease in reverse is here because you are increasing your energy to yourself. You are giving yourself abundance instead of leaking your energy and having these energy vampires that trouble you. What I want, peace, what I want. I always say, concentrate on yourself first. Learn to love yourself first. And when you can love yourself first, you can radiate that love out. You will attract the love you want. Trust and believe. And this is what I'm reading about. So if you're really interested, okay, come over to my Patreon because I'm reading to my patrons every day. Not that they listen to it all the time, but, you know, there's different levels, there's different peers, okay? So come over there because all this stuff I am reading through books as well. And I'm learning too. I call it Let's Learn Together. So we're moving on from that and finding out why the loving man is here. So I'm going to put this away because I don't know if I'm going to do an extended on this. I'm not. I don't think so. I'm just going to roll with it. Let's roll with it, people. Let's roll with it. But just remember, Patreon's going to see this first, okay? Anyway, enough of that. Let's find out why in the present position we have the loving man. And I'm going to change decks now because I want fresh energy, okay? So let's go, people. Let's go. What a guan, peeps. What a guan. Let's see. Okay, so why is the loving hitman here, Spirit? Why is the loving man here? Please give me the message. Why is the loving man here in the current position? Thank you, Spirit. Why is the loving man here in the current position? Please give us the message. Thank you. Please give us the message. Why is the loving man here? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance in reading these cards. Please give us the message about the loving man. Please give us the message about the loving man. Thank you, Spirit. I have to shuffle these cards. Please forgive me because to make sure that I free up the energy as well. You know, just in case, because I use these for personal reading, especially this deck here. Sometimes I use it for personal readings, so I don't want it to be mingling other people's energies. Although we did clear the energies with the singing bowl, but just in case. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you. Why is this loving man here, Spirit? Why is the story? Why is this in the current position? You see, the world card has come out again. Big things are gwan. Let's find out. Let's see why. The High Priestess. I'm gonna take the cards out and then we're talking about it. But I'll show you each card as I'm taking them out, because sometimes you can't see them because of the way the camera's angled. So, the Justice card. Oh no, here we go. So why is this here for the loving man, Spirit? Why is this here for the loving man? So we've got the Eight of Wands. Communication force. Fast forward movement. Somebody's thinking about their Ten of Cups, and that's in the middle position. Okay, let's find out. Then we got the Palace of Swords. Somebody don't like where they're living at the moment or what they're living in. I want to go on because they have an Oh, here we go. The Empress with the baby. Patience, temperance, balance. Let's see what's going on. Then the Two of Wands again. This is the Two of Wands. This is somebody at a crossroads. What's at the bottom of the deck? Defensiveness again. Let's have a look at these cards. So under the loving man, I forgot to bring my little stands. I could have put that on my little stand, but that's in the way now. So I need to spread because these cards are bigger. So bear with me, people. Bear with me. So we've got the World card here and the High Priestess. A big thing I want for the High Priestess, but she knows there's hidden intentions. The Justice card is here, and you know how I feel about the Justice card. This is, as the High Priestess, there's hidden intentions from this person. I don't know if it's a new person or old person, but what I'm getting here is karma is trying to balance out here. Okay? The High Priestess is the boss bitch, the boss man. But ultimately, she also knows that things are always... She's mysterious and she has her intuition will kick in, but she also knows there's hidden intention somewhere. Whether she hiding things. Walk in silence, collective. Walk in silence. Oh! The person that's coming towards her has hidden intentions. I don't know, but justice is here to balance out the scales. So let's find out what's going on here, because look here, we got somebody here who wants to communicate or they want to make some fast movement because they recognize what their happiness is. Do you see what I mean? This person, this loving man recognizes where the side of the bread is buttered. Because currently they're living in a cold, stark world. Let me tell you, this deck has got extra cards in it, and the extra cards are the 4 houses for each suit. This is the Palace of Swords. The Palace of Swords is very cold, very logical. There's no love here. It's all about getting by. There's no love here. And this person is actually figuring out that they're in the wrong place. They're in the wrong place, people. But what's sticking them to that place is dun dun dun. I don't know if this is the karmic or not, but we're going to find out. Well, to me, when I see this, can you see? This is going to get serious now, but when you see this, do you see how serious this Empress is? And she's got this ghost-like looking baby in her hand. Is it that this person is having a cold start place because they're with somebody, and dare I say the karmic? But, sometimes people, I go deep and say karmic, but sometimes it's not even that. It's people that are there to teach people lessons. And maybe this person got pregnant and lost the baby, or pretended. This is what I'm getting. This is the real download I'm getting. Maybe this person pretended they were pregnant and then pretended to lose the baby to gain sympathy, but she wasn't really pregnant, or she used pregnancy as a way to trap this person. But this person's having none of it. At the moment, they are trying to have patience and balance, and they're trying to be supportive, it looks like, but in a cold, stark palace. That's very hard to do. In a cold, hot, stark world. That's so hard to do. And now this person's at a crossroads. This person's at a crossroads. I can read it so many ways as well. Look, the World card, the Ten of Cups. This person, things are changing. They want their Ten of Cups now. They're at decision mode. You can cut out the karmic if you want to. This Justice, this person, come and yam somebody bati, because really they should have gone for I tell you what it is. Somebody thought like the come and yam them bati because they thought they was funding their Ten of Cups, but instead they found this karmic. What I want. I could go different ways. This person made fast movement. Instead of coming towards you, this person made fast movement to what they thought was their happiness. But they found the cold, stark world. I could keep going. There's so many ways to read this, but it's the same message. I just go the long way around it. This loving person. Okay. Now, it could be a new person. A new person had a situation with a karmic. You know nothing about it until they talk to you about it. Do you know what I mean? Or it could be the person that wants to reconcile with you after dumping you for a karmic, and they realize the karmic wasn't who they're supposed to be. I'm getting that strongly that a lot of these people are exercising their options. They're exercising their free will, which is all fair, well and good. But when they exercise their free will, they buck up on their lessons big time. They learned the lesson. They get the experiences they wanted and it wasn't good. What I go on. Because now they end up being defensive. And now at the bottom of this deck, they feel the stagnation. And now it's making them the king of swords. And for some reason, they're waiting for their ships to come in. Can't keep up with the people. Me, I go fast. What I go on. So now, oh, that's deep. That's deep, people. That's deep. So under this loving man, things are changing for him. He recognizes you as the high priestess. He put you up on a pedestal, whoever this is for. But that might not be the actual story at the moment. That might be in the future. Because this person, come on, yam them batty, they now want to communicate because they realize where their happiness lies. Because they're living in a cold, stark world. What I go on, and not big up on herself. Because the comic is here with the pretend baby. I shouldn't say that because that's not always the thing that resonates. This Empress, when you see the Empress, sometimes it could even be just a baby mother that they're attached to, because the baby mother is actually using the children as an anchor to keep this man attached. Or this woman attached. Flip it, switch it, twitch it, take it how you want to take it. It could be non-binary. It could be same-sex relationship. But babies can still be involved. Or they're using something. Because, you know, I don't know if you know, I'm doing a series on interpretation of tarot cards, right? And the Empress comes up as alluding a sexual energy too. She's about relationships sometimes too, but particularly the sexual energy. So these are the things you need to bear in mind with the Empress sometimes too, okay? You know? So I'm moving on from that because that is deep. I'm going to have to call this something like increase, the loving man, and fragmented energy, but we ain't got to the fragmented energy yet. I'm going to get a fresh deck out and find out what's this fragmented energy is all about. And please excuse my onesie. Another day is another onesie. It's cold in the UK now. It's bloody cold. And where I am, it's even colder than London. So I'm not used to the cold where I am because I'm a Londoner at heart. But what I'm telling you, it's getting cold, people. It's getting cold in the UK. And it happened all of a sudden as well. It was mad. But anyway, let's find out about this fragmented energy. As I said, maybe you're up in your head about this person who's coming forward to you, because it might have made you indecisive. You're up in your head. You're thinking about, should I go back to this person or not? Is there any red flags? What you have to question, though, people, this is what I say. This is what, you know, is there any red flags? Does your energy resonate with the person still? Because when I see the World card, things have changed for you. You might be a different person and you're not vibing on the same frequency or the same energy. This is what you have to think about, people. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance, and reading these cards. Please give me the message in reference to the fragmented energy. Why is the fragmented energy here, Spirit? Give us the message. I want to go on and big up on herself, because this is really deep. What's going on, collective? Some big things are gone. These people are trying to come back. Are they of the good or of the evil? Me no know. Are they good or they bad? Are they trustworthy or they not trustworthy? The red flag, them the red flag. I'm not saying that this is good or bad, but what I'm saying is use your intuition, use your common sense, and see the red flags. Because when someone shows you who they are, believe them. What I got, peace, what I got. People only change if they want to change. That's the thing. A leopard can't change its spots, and you can't force somebody to change. People change if they want to change. Remember that. So, I've got the Nine of Pentacles, the boss bitch. Say fragmented energy. What's going on? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, this is you holding back. This is what I said about this fragmented energy. I was saying, look, Spirit's just confirming what I'm saying. I said earlier that I don't know what to make of this situation with this loving person. You don't know what to make about this because they've kind of come back to you because of what's going on with them in the background that you're not supposed to be privy to. Do you know what I mean? It could be a man that they've had to leave. It could be a woman they've had to leave. It could be a same-sex relationship they had to leave. But in the last one with the loving man, it was all about somebody recognizing who you are now to them. Okay? Because they've had the starvation and trickeration. It's karma played a role in that. So what else have we got come out here? So yeah, we've got the Queen of Swords come out. And then we've got the Four of... Are you rejected? Are you going to reject something? Are you just going to ignore something? Oh my goodness. Then we've got the Fool card. Somebody wants to take a leap. Somebody wants to take a risk. Or do they just feel like a damn fool? And then we've got the Knight of Wands. Now they've up their status. They've gone from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands now. Are they action-packed, forward-thinking, passionate now? Or is this a new somebody? Let's find out. Let me get some more cards out. So I've got the Eight of Wands. You see the communications coming out again. You're fragmented about this though. You don't know about what to do. Because look, there's more wands. This is definitely about sexual energy. Let me tell you something. That's about sexual energy, people. That's about sexual energy as well. Are they going to tell you about the Three of Cups, the actual third party situation, the nonsense they were doing? Or are they going to tell you they were the party animal? Are they going to lie to you and tell you they were the party animal? That's why they're so frazzled. Or is it the karmic really did them something? What I got, please, what I got. And look, the Seven of Swords. You can't make this up. All you can think about is this. Let's talk about. All you can think about is the deception, the lies. All you can think about is that because look, the World card is here again. That's 3 times in each one. The Emperor twice. Things are changing for the Emperor. Look, there's a match here. The Emperor and Empress. What I got, peeps? When I see matches, especially the Emperor, that's a divine connection. That's a strong soul tie. That's a strong soul connection. When I see matches, especially, I don't get the Emperor and Empress together very often. To get them together, I'm going to the bottom of the deck after this because that's not ridiculous. So let's find out what's going on here. So I've got here the boss bitch, the boss man. Okay, and next to that, you're doing your Queen of Swords in the future. You're still doing the Queen of Swords. And that's because you don't know whether to reject this energy or not. This person coming towards you. You don't know if you should reject it. Because you know you're divinely guided to it. This card. Like in most of the Four of Pentacles, okay, it's like, wow. It's like you, I'm sorry, I went quiet there for a minute. It's like you're trying to decide whether you should reject this person or not. This is what I'm getting. What's going on? And so you're holding back from this person. You're holding back about this situation. You're holding back. The boss bitch. Yeah, look, 2 cards of holding back. This is you cutting out what don't serve you, and this is you holding back. You're holding back your time, energy, money. This is future energies. I did the past, present, future. The fragmented energy is in the future. It could be current future, but who's to say? But what we got here is the fool or the damn fool. And what I'm getting here is they want to pack light. They had enough of the comic. They know which side their bread's buttered. Do you know what? It could even be this person's just going on an adventure. Do you know what I mean? But what I've got here is the King of Wands. They want to come forward to you as the King of Wands. Action-packed, forward-thinking, passionate. Didn't they come to you in disguise before? Or is this just them with another mask? You don't know, because the story down the bottom is dark. Because what I've got here is communication, and they're going to communicate certain things to you. Are they going to tell you what really went down? Are they going to actually move forward to you and tell you exactly what went down with the situation? Because what I've got here is the Page of Wands, I've got the 3 of Cups, and I've got the 7 of Swords. Now, you can take this 2 ways. With the communication card here, right, they could be telling you the story of them and giving you the quick rundown of them in the karmic. It could be that they knew they were causing a 3-party situation, a 3rd-party situation, and they knew they was being deceptive. But they need to voice that, and this is what they're going to communicate to you. Or it could be, okay, because you see it's a woman here. This Page of Wands is looking like a woman, isn't it? It could be that their karmic caused a 3rd-party situation with them and was deceptive with them. The 3rd option is this person wants to communicate and come as the guise as the King of Wands, but really they want to deceive you and go and see if you're going to go through this cycle with them all over again. And that's the most likely outcome I'm seeing. Don't take it on though, because I've given you 3 scenarios. It could be him with the deception. It could be her that's deceptive and he's just communicating it. Or they could be coming back with the deception. You decide, because you need to use your intuition on that one. You know what I'm going to do? Because that was deep, that was strong. And I know I rushed through that last one. I kind of rushed through it, but it's just like, that is cut and dry for me, that one. That one is cut and dry, people, because may I tell you, all at the bottom of the dark cards at the bottom as well. Let's get an oracle card out here and see what messages, any final messages Spirit has for us. And I'm going to use my old faithfuls. Where are they? Okay. And see if there's any closing messages from Spirit, okay? I've got the Wisdom of the Oracle here. I love these cards. This is one of the first Oracle cards I ever bought, and they're falling apart. If you want to get me some new ones, go to my wish list, okay? If there's any cards you want me to see, because you know I'm forever getting cards, okay? If there's any cards that you want me to actually use or play with or whatever, go to my wish list. Go to my wish list and buy them for me, because I've got a wish list in the actual description box. You can actually go and buy them for me if there's a set of cards you want to see, and I will do reviews and everything on the cards, okay? Because I do reviews. I haven't done one. I didn't do one last week, actually. I have one, but I didn't do one last week. But I've had like 4 or 5 different decks since then. It's ridiculous. I'm terrible. I've got 4 or 5 different decks that I want to review. But anyway, I'm going to shut up and get a card out for the collective. What message do you have for the collective? I'm seeing milk and honey and thinker at the bottom. Are you still thinking about what's going on with this person? Or are you thinking about the Pentacale, your money? And not about the Decepticon? Stop it, Val. That's terrible. How could you go there? Anyway, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what message do you want to give the collective before we go? Is there a special message for the collective? What do we need to hear, Spirit, to close this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Please give us a message. Thank you. What message would you like to give to the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what comes out. Oh my God, you can't make it up. Oh, what I want, peace, what I want. This is the only twin flame soulmate card in the whole deck. And it comes out with the soulmates. Whoever this reading is for, and whoever it resonates with, okay, whoever you're dealing with is a soulmate, a twin flame, someone you're soul tie, a connection. Okay, this card don't come out for no reason. Do you want me to read it to you, collective? Because this is deep. I'll do a quick. I'll do a quick read. I'll do a quick read. I'll do a quick oracle message. Let's see. Number 41. 4 plus 1 is 5. Change. So number 41. Let's have a look quick. I'll just give you the quick rundown on it on the relationship message on here. 41. Let me see. 41. Sorry, people. I'm nearly there with you. I'm nearly there. But that's too deep to let it go. It says harmonious partnership, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. So the relationship message that goes with this card is, and I'm going to hold it up while I'm doing it because this is like too good to be. I need to drop the mic multiple times. Consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. This is what happens when you get touched by divine. It's usually because one of the ways that you are touched by divine is because of your counterpart. Okay, and this is what this is explaining here. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who have been rescued and healed. So I'm going to put this down a minute because I'm going to have to turn the page. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate. Come to guide you home to the real you. This person could be your soulmate, whoever I'm talking about here. This is deep, collective. So I've got a prosperity message here. That's the last I'm going to read before I go, okay? Because this is too deep to let it go. It says here, strategic alliances are more important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others, mentors, business partners, helpers, employers, creative partners, friends, and strangers open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. So that might be a message for somebody as well. That push on, people, push on. Don't give up. You have a dream. You have a passion. You have a calling. Don't give up. Keep pushing on. Keep going on. Keep moving on. Heed the message, collective. I hope you enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that because that was 3 stories in one, really. So that's what I'm going to call it. 3 stories in one. The decrease in reverse. The loving man and the fragmented energy. But this is the conclusion. All of this is accumulated in this one card. This is the connection. Oh my God. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the alert bell. And make sure that you're liking the video because it helps with the analytics. And if you subscribe as well, I'll be picking up your energies. We'll be more of a soul tribe and I can pick up the energies that's coming towards me. If you're here on a regular, so please subscribe. Please hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. And most of all, if you really want to get close up and personal, join the Patreon collective, the gang, the soul tribe, because especially on a Sunday, I go live and I've spent up to 2.5 hours on live sometimes. Not all the time, but just the live alone, okay, is worth it. Trust and believe. So, until next time, people, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.